You'd like to know that if I was hired at your facility, what I would bring to it. Well, Tom, I will bring my great interpersonal skills, my compassion for great patient care, and my multitasking ability. I'm able to adapt in stressful situations very easily, reach out to the people around me, and continuously offer the best safety focused patient care available. You'd like to know about a time that I experienced a stressful situation and how did I handle that situation? Well, at the beginning of the semester, in my current job that I'm doing clinical HIV medication research, I am in charge of the patient care aspect portion as a assistant coordinator, as well as entering documentation in the electronic data capture. My boss, who was running multiple studies, decided that she was going to quit, that she needed to find a different fit for herself, which kind of left me in a very difficult situation. I needed to still continue to perform the absolute best I could at my job to make sure that the patient care was taken care of and that everyone had their drugs as needed and information was entered online uh, without having the resources that I had there. I met with the owner of the company and discussed my current limitations with being in school and the time devotion that I could only currently give them. And we devised a plan together of when I could come in on weekends, work from home, so that way I'm still able to get what is needed done for the patients and they don't have to suffer while they are looking for a new candidate for the position that is now open. So, what about your patient population draws me to the facility? What draws me to the facility is that you have a huge diverse patient population. You have every way and walk of life, and I feel that by having such a diverse population, that there's so much I can learn from people about their way of life, and that will allow me to be a better nurse and a better patient advocate. So that way I can take care of people the way they would like to be taken care of. What is my best quality? My best quality is my interpersonal relations. I love people. I love talking with people. I love being around them. I feel that when I come into a room and there's a stressful situation, I can diffuse it. I like being around people and just chatting and making friends. And what would be something that I struggle with? I struggle with failing, Tom, and I think everyone does. I want to please and I'm very eager to grow and succeed. And when I fail, sometimes I take it personally. And it's something I'm learning to do is to uh, step back, analyze the situation, and make a positive out of it going forward. So, tell me a time when you experienced failing at something and how did you overcome the situation? Well, as I mentioned earlier, my boss left the company in the drug research trials, and at first I tried to take everything on while going to school, and honestly, it was too much and I failed. I had to reach out to the owner of the company for assistance, as well as to the drug monitors to find out what I could be doing differently to continue the patient care and get my work done. I was able to coordinate with the owner for finding another person to take her spot, as well as working on weekends, like I said, so that way I could still maintain and get done the information that I needed to, so that way the patients always had their drugs that were needed. If I saw something unethical from a coworker, what would I do? Well, at first I would talk to them. I would confront them. Depending on the severity of the issue, I would involve management as well. But I would confront the person because I would want to make sure that my patient, our patient, every patient in the building is completely safe. And if whatever they were doing that was unethical would put that patient at harm, it needs to be dealt with right away. I feel that having a conversation with somebody can prevent things from being happened again in the future, and just talking through it, and if needed, then we can go one step further and involve the proper people, proper authorities, whatever needed to be done. What do you dislike about your previous place of employment? Well, when I was in Clarkson Eye Care, I loved the patient population. I loved being able to talk with them and teach them about their eye health. What I disliked was feeling like I had to be a salesman all the time. I want to be the person who helps educate patients to take better care of themselves, not somebody that feels like I am forcing them to buy eyeglasses. And that's what I really disliked the most about the previous place of employment. So at this time, Tom, I don't have any further questions for you. If you have any further questions for me, please reach out and I would be glad to answer them. Once again, thank you for giving me this opportunity to do a short video interview.